What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Jared. I'm going to be giving you guys a full tour today of how to install Evo 10 aftermarket seats and getting rid of all the sensors with no codes on the dash. Let's get it. So I don't know if I've shown on this channel before, but I did have the leather suede Recaros put into my 2015. As you guys know, the 2015s came with Lancer seats, which were super bummer. But for regulations or whatever it was, that's what they did. So I got some seats almost right away. I enjoyed those for a little while. I had a local buddy though get another 2015. He loved my seats to death, and I thought it was a good opportunity since he wanted to buy them. I'll go ahead and do that, put a little bit of extra money on top, and get myself two bucket racing seats, which are going to be only 14.5 pounds a piece, and obviously power to weight's everything. And I'm now trying to go on a little bit of a diet now that the car's getting a little quicker, which we'll get into later because we're about to finish the full build on the car. So I had regular Lancer seats put back into the car. I drove around with those for a couple months here, just waiting until I got the seats and the brackets and all that good stuff. Finally got everything together, and I've already bypassed all the sensors, so I figured it all out. So this is going to be a quick, simple, easy video to knock out. Getting right into it though, I'll flip the screen here, and as you guys can see, I already have both of the stock seats out. If you guys didn't know how to take these seats out, they're super simple. Just some 14 millimeters on the bottom there for the 4 bolt corners after you pop off the little plastic pieces. And then you're just going to unclip the 3 sensors on each of them. Now there is 3 sensors on each. Since I got the passenger seat, which everyone actually has a huge problem with, I could not find any videos on YouTube. The forums were even kind of confusing throughout the years of like how to bypass these sensors. So this is super simple though. I've already figured it out 100%, plugged them in, and I've had nothing. So this is guaranteed going to work. Alright guys, so I'm about to show you one of 2 ways. I'm going to show you the easier one, but there is a second way I at least wanted to mention. If you go out and you get a seat occupancy sensor, it's sold by Mercedes or BMW. They sell a lot of them, and it's just going to be these 3 wires just like this, and you're basically just going to follow these same directions that I found on the forums, on one of the Evo 10 forums, where you just splice into that little harness box that is connected to all your current sensors on the car. You're supposed to be able to splice in there and just cut off the sensors, and you're supposed to be good to go. But since this other way works, I just decided it's much easier, and that's the way I'm going to go. So first things first is you're going to have 3 things on the bottom of each of these seats. The first thing you're going to want to take off is your seat belt right there, because that's going to be your first little clip. The second one will be for the side airbag, which is this little yellow one right here, which will be bypassing inside of the car, which I'll show you in a second here. And then the third is these sensors. This is the passenger side, mind you, so it has these little weight sensors for seeing when you actually sit into the car. These are the ones that everyone has a huge problem with. You get like an SRS airbag, a little picture, plus a dash light. Like it's a huge pain. But after troubleshooting a little bit, I figured out all you got to do is take off this little module that's on the bottom right here for the sensors, for the 4 sensors. You take out the 12 millimeter bolts that are holding the 4 corners in when it's up here like this. So those little holes there, those go over that, over that right there. So you take out the little 12s on each side, and then you take off this little top bolt. You literally take this portion off, and then you'll have all 4 sensors like this. I did have them all colored up because just in case I wanted to put them back, I wanted to make sure I put them on the right side and everything. I didn't know if that would cause an issue. So after having all 4 of these like this, everything's still clipped in. Here's your 3rd clip right here. You're literally going to put this into the car, clip this in. You're going to clip your seatbelt in over there. Let's go ahead and get into the car, and I'll show you how you bypass that 3rd one right there. I am pretty excited about this new seat though, because this is a 2019 version of a seat that they've been making, a bucket seat. And I have not seen it in the Evo 10s. So I did call just to make sure it fit on the brackets. Originally I was going to go with some brides, which, by the way, this guy at this company actually said they were called brids. Who knows if that's true? But brids, brides, whatever they are, I did get these brackets, and then I realized I actually think I'm going to go with a different style seat. So I picked something out here. I hope everyone likes it. I know that I already am pretty pumped about it, but let's keep the scene here. Go SPARCO Evo, dude. And boom. I decided to go with SPARCO, man. So after looking around, this seat weighs 14.5 pounds. It's this new QTR or QRT technology. It's supposed to be like lighter than fiberglass. So 14.5 pounds. It mocks up perfectly to these bride brackets. So I'm probably just gonna take off this little sticker and so it doesn't look funky, and bolt this thing up. Let's get it. Didn't show me disconnecting it, but go ahead and disconnect your battery, guys. Disconnect your battery before you start any of this, before you unplug anything, and that way you don't run into any complications and short anything out in the meantime here. All right, boom. Now that we're into the car here, I'm gonna show you. So you got your one plug right there. We're just gonna plug in normal. That's gonna be your seatbelt one, and that one's gonna be the one for the seat sensors that will just plug right back in. And this is the third one for the side airbag. Okay, I already have it covered up right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and uncover it. All right, and there it is. I actually pulled it out our little arch thing here, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you now. Untie those two prongs right there. You're gonna take this little piece, and you're just gonna stick it in each side. So it's gonna arc itself, and it's gonna show no issues. This is the actual one. Let me go ahead and pop it up here. Oops. This is the actual resistor that you'll need. So it's this little baby right here. It's gonna be the 2 ohm, 5% tolerance one. As you can see, I had 10. I've done a couple buddies, different 2015s already. So that's my last one right there. So that's it. So you're just gonna take that. You're literally gonna jam it in there. I wrapped it with duct or electrical tape just so I had no issues, and it's been fine. All right, guys, so back in the car now with the sensor setup. Here are all 4 sensors. You're just gonna have them in the car. I'll probably end up wrapping these up so they don't have, you know, clang against each other and get damaged up. And I'll probably put them in something just to wrap them. I'm not 100% sure. But it's gonna plug in here, plug right back into your one sensor. Your other sensor is gonna be your seatbelt sensor, which obviously you saw on the bracket already. And then the third one we fixed right here. You will get no dash lights, no SRS, nothing like that on there. So let's go ahead now and jump to the driver's side, which is actually even easier, and get that all wired up, and we'll pop the seats in. All right, guys, now we're back outside the car. This is the passenger one that we just went ahead and bypassed everything on. This is gonna be your driver's one that I just flipped over. Yellow cord still intact. That's gonna be the one you're gonna do the exact same thing you did to the passenger side, and you're gonna put the little resistor in there on both sides, arcing it, and then you're gonna wrap it up with some electric tape. So go ahead and stick that wherever you like. Then you're gonna be getting the seatbelt clip just like this one over here. You're gonna be taking that off because that was gonna be your second clip that's gonna plug in. And your third one is actually gonna be behind this little panel right here. I actually took it out already, so I just wanna show you. There's just one screw holding this thing in, and on that little tiny spot right there, you're gonna have this thing slid on there. And that's gonna be your third plug. So you're gonna go ahead and just take the screw out of this thing so you can swivel this thing outwards and get it out. You'll figure it out, grab that thing off, plug it in inside, bypass your yellow one, and then just move your seatbelt over, and that is all you have to do for the other side. All right, guys, coming around to the driver's side, just to kind of add to that last little video clip. These are the 3 sensors. So this is the sensor we just took off, which from what I read, has something to do with the airbag, showing if it's closer or further. Whether it shoots out, I guess. I don't know. You got your yellow one we bypassed with a little arc, and we wrapped it again with some tape. And then your third one is going to be your actual plug. Almost all of these can fit right back into this little area right here, and you'll be able to close it, so it'll be super, super clean. Those 3, though, you'll get no codes. We already did the other side. Let's pop the seats in and see what they look like. Bolts these are right here. I'm just using these washers that I already had, so I'm not exactly sure on the washer size, but these are M8 1.25s, and these are the 25 length. So there is a torque spec on these, so I'm going to go ahead and put it to that. Just let me double check it. Yeah, it's 19 pounds on the torque wrench. And there we are. We got our seat all bracketed up. We're going to go ahead and drop that one. That one is for the passenger side. We already got the other one kind of bracketed in here, or I'm sorry, sat in here. I'm going to go ahead and put all 4 bolts down in the corner, connect the seatbelt clips on both of these again, and we'll be good to go. Boom, and there they are. Both seats now installed. These are the new 2019 SPARCO Evo seats. There is the Evo 1, the Evo 2, and the Evo, I think it's US, and the difference is the medium, medium large, and then large. These are the Evo 1s, which fit absolutely perfect into the Evo 10s. It's the first time I've seen them. They have like amazing clearance as far as right here goes. And they're super comfortable already to sit in, so I'm hoping I'm enjoying these a lot. They only weigh 14.5 pounds, I believe, for the Evo 1s. So we're hoping for, you know, a little extra weight reduction off of that. And we did just bypass all the sensors. So I'm gonna go ahead and, now mind you, I'm going to be getting this seatbelt right here does work for the driver's side. So right at the gate I can drive it, but the passenger side, you'd have to like figure out that very bottom portion of how to like, all right, so coming over to the other side, your other one's just gonna be dangling here because usually it goes to the stock seat, and this thing's turned sideways like this, and it kind of has that little hook. So it kind of hooks under and goes on. Well, they're dangling. I just took it and put it sideways like this, flattened it down like that with the hook portion being upwards, and I'm just going to put the 14 bolt right back on that. Plugged in the seat belts over there again. Seat belts just go right down there. I will be doing harness bars in here later, so I will get I'm getting SPARCO ones to match this, and I'll be getting the little bar back here, so I'm sure I'll do a little install on that and how it's done. But in the meantime, which is super cool, is that you can use your stock seat belts. So let me go ahead and reconnect the battery. I'll start it up, just showing you guys there's no dash lights, and that'll be that. All right, guys, and there they are. Let's go ahead and jump in these things real quick. See your little seat belts there. They're nice and snug. You see how far it is up on my leg here. Fits real good. Let's go ahead and crank it up real quick and see no dash lights. So go ahead and close the door for the glare. Alright, go ahead and put on the seatbelt. Boom, as you can see, you got nothing. No dash lights, no little airbag, man, nothing like that. And you got two of your aftermarket seats in. So yeah, that's that. And there it is, guys. We got two aftermarket seats in our Evo 10 with 0 dash lights, no codes, no nothing showing. Our seatbelt is plugged in and we have no issues going on here. So now do we have some weight savings, whether you want to switch your seats from your Recaros to save some weight, or you're just getting rid of your crappy Lancer seats into something different, cheaper, whatever you want to do. I hope this gave you some guidance and some confidence to get that done. I do want to thank you guys for tuning in and seeing this. I hope this helped anybody, and any questions, please do comment in the section below. I'll answer them as soon as possible. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for our future videos. If you always have any questions, please comment in the section below. I'll answer them as soon as possible. And until next time.